Friends, today let us study about synthetic materials, synthetic fibers. There are two kinds of fibers. One, the natural. The second one, synthetic. Synthetic is artificial. Synthetic is man-made. So if you go 100 years backwards, then you don't see any mention of plastic there. Plastic is a very recent invention. But after plastic came to this world, there has been a phenomenal change. A phenomenal change. There is no house which doesn't use plastic. There is no industry where plastic doesn't find proper use. So plastics have become common. You see hotels, shops, houses, laboratories, hospitals. Wherever you see lots of plastics in use. So all fibers what we use can be divided into natural and synthetic. Natural fibers are like cotton, wool, silk. These are all natural. We get cotton from the plant, cotton plant. We get wool from the sheep and many other animals. We get silk from the silkworm. These are all natural. They won't have any effect on our body, any effect on nature as such. But when it comes to synthetics, we have a lot of aspects to be discussed. Let's see synthetic fibers and plastics. Let's study about them. Point number one, the clothes we wear are made of fabrics. All different kinds of clothes we wear, they are all made of either natural fabrics or artificial fibers. Fabrics are made from natural or artificial fibers. The natural fibers are obtained from plants or animals. Cotton is from plants. Wool and silk are from animals. Example, cotton, wool, silk, etc. Even flax is from a plant. The synthetic fibers made by human beings, we have invented them. Man-made or artificial fibers. You can call them as man-made because man has made them. Or artificial by using different kinds of chemicals or petrochemicals. You make the fabrics, you see. So you call them as artificial fibers. Example, rayon, nylon, polyester, acrylic. These are all different kinds of plastics. Each one has its merits and has its disadvantages too, demerits too. Next, what are synthetic fibers? Rayon. First of all, we will take up rayon. The properties are similar to that of silk. How is that? Rayon is very popular. Rayon fiber and silk fiber. Silk is natural, rayon is artificial. You do not find much of a difference between the two when it comes to the light nature or the luster it has, the strength it has. So you don't find much of a difference between rayon and silk. Rayon is obtained from wood pulp. Wood pulp, mainly from softwoods like eucalyptus. Single species eucalyptus is grown over large areas from the viewpoint of commerce. Eucalyptus is grown, sent to rayon factories. You mix other softwoods too. The pulp of eucalyptus is very useful in making the artificial fiber rayon. Gwalior rayons. Gwalior rayons is a huge factory that makes rayon fabric from eucalyptus. The pulp is ground into a paste, it's cooked, and fibers are evolved. Fibers are made. It's a long process. It's a big process. But rayon is a very useful material when it comes to fabrics, different kinds of cloth material. So rayon is obtained from wood pulp, you remember that. Whenever you handle a rayon material, no, it is from wood pulp. It is cheaper than silk. Silk is very costly. A silk saree may cost around 25,000, 30,000 or much more than that, depending on its quality. It has come from the silkworm. But a silk saree is much costlier compared to a rayon saree. A saree made from rayon fiber. Because this is artificial, it tends to be very cheap. It is cheaper. Rayon is cheaper than silk and can be woven like silk fibers. Just like silk fibers, these rayon fibers you can get them woven and prepare beautiful cloth material. It can be dyed in a wide variety of colors. Put any color into rayon and it turns into that color. It absorbs the color well and you can get rayon material in any color. So it can be dyed. Remember, dye spelling is D-Y-E. Here dye means getting it colored. D-I-E, dye is different. One breathing is last. Here getting dyed, getting it colored. Even in the name boards of some of the shops you can see the word dye. Or dyeing industries where cloth is dyed. You can change the color of the cloth even. Rayon is mixed with cotton to make bed sheets. You get rayon bed sheets. They'll be nice to see, very smooth, soft sheets, or mixed with wool to make carpets. You mix rayon with wool to make beautiful, soft carpets. See, this is rayon, a photo of the rayon cloth. Nylon, the first fully made synthetic fiber. The first one of all the various fibers made from synthetic material, nylon is the first one. First one man invented. It is prepared from coal, water and air. Mainly the raw material that is used to make rayon is petroleum. When you purify petroleum and get diesel, petrol and various other products, naphtha, kerosene and all, you get certain chemicals which are very useful in making nylon cloth. So, nylon is a byproduct of petroleum. Byproduct. When you get petrol and diesel, it's a byproduct. Without effort you get. It's a waste material. From that you get the nylon fabric. Nylon is strong. Nylon fibers are very strong, elastic, It stretches. Elastic means it stretches. Light. Nylon cloths, nylon saris, they are light material. They won't be heavy. Lustrous. What's lustrous? Luster. It has a shining of its own. The nylon fiber you get has a special lustrous feeling of its own. It has a shine. Looks nice. Looks beautiful and easy to wash. Nylon cloths are very easy to wash because it won't get soaked easily. It absorbs very little of water. So just rinse it and put it over a clothes line. Within minutes, the nylon cloth would have dried up. So easy to wash and easy to get dried up. Whereas a cotton cloth will not dry up that easily. It requires its own time. We make socks, say nylon socks, nylon stretches, see, nylon is elastic. So it is used to make socks. Socks has to be elastic. Socks, ropes, nylon ropes are very strong. Even thick ropes for pulling boats or maybe for the fishing nets. The ropes they use, they are all nylon material. Nylon is very strong. Tents, to put up tents, tent material, the ropes there you tie. Toothbrushes, say toothbrushes, they are elastic in nature. To handle, you enjoy to handle it. Toothbrushes. Car seat belts. The car seat belts, you should be able to pull and make it longer. And once you fix the belt, it should hold you tight. So you don't need any knot there. You pull the belt, fix it, leave it, it holds you tight now. So wherever it has to be elastic and then it has to shrink, nylon is the right material to be used. Like socks. Socks has to stretch, otherwise you can't put the socks. Once you put the socks, you want the socks to fit to your body. It should take the same shape as that of your foot is. It is also used for making parachutes. Parachutes. You jump from the plane and you slowly come down with the help of the parachute. The ropes that are used in the parachutes, they are made of nylon because nylon is strong and it won't give up. Seat belts, sleeping bags, the bags which are used for night rest when you put up camps. You can just send your body into the nylon bag, pull it over your body, it keeps you quite warm and at the same time it sticks onto you and gives a very good material for taking rest. Curtains of the doors, then parachutes and ropes for rock climbing. Now you can make out how strong nylon is to climb a rock. You tie the rope to your waist and the other end will be somewhere else and you hold that rope and climb up. It has to be strong. It can't give away in between. You fall down. Death is imminent then. So nylon ropes, remember, they are very strong. That's how it has been able to find utility in many areas in the modern world. A nylon thread is actually stronger than a steel wire. Quite surprising, you see. We think steel is strong. Nylon thread is stronger than steel, provided both the threads are of equal diameter. Both the threads will have to be of the same diameter and length. Then if you try, you will be able to find nylon rope to be, nylon fabric or thread to be stronger than a steel thread. You have an experiment in your textbook. You make something like a suspended basket and tie it with the different kinds of threads, rayon, nylon, steel, but they should be of the same thickness, and go on increasing the weight in the scale, and you can find out when does it give away, when does it yield, when does it get broken. You will find nylon ropes are very strong. A nylon thread is actually stronger than a steel wire. Here you have a sari, material like a sari, where nylon is used. It's lustrous, absorbs colors. It's beautiful, a bit elastic too, gives lot of comfort. Okay. Polyester. We studied about rayon, then we studied about nylon, now we come to polyester. Ester means smell. The chemical used here has a special fragrance. Ester. Ester in multiple units. Poly. Poly means many. Poly. P-O-L-Y. Poly means many. Many units of ester. See, all these fabrics are made of a large number of units, one linked to the other. Linear linking, or sometimes it may be cross links too. They are molecules linked to one another, units linked to one another, and they hold very fast. It doesn't get wrinkled easily. Polyester doesn't get wrinkled easily. What's wrinkle? You take your cloth and make it into a bundle, squeeze it and then open it out. If the lines of folding remain, you say, oh, we get wrinkles. Some clothes are not like that. You swindle them, twist them, turn them, squeeze them, do anything, then you open out, it will be as new as it was earlier. Wrinkle free. See, you iron most of the clothes after washing in order to make them wrinkle free. There should not be wrinkles as you wear. You should look smart. So to remove the wrinkles, you press. But some fabrics, by nature, they don't wrinkle. They don't wrinkle. Polyester, especially polyester, it doesn't get wrinkled. Let's see, it remains crisp. Crisp. Any washed material, cotton, when it's washed, it won't be crisp. When will it become crisp? When you add some starch and iron it, it becomes crisp. But now after you get all these materials, that botheration is not there because the cloth itself is wrinkle free. Crisp and easy to wash. Easy to wash a polyester cloth. It is quite suitable for making dresses because you want the dress to be wrinkle free. You may sit in 100 places, get up, move, run, jump, or move in a bus and somehow trade in heavy places with heavy rush and your clothes get wrinkled. That wrinkle should not remain, see? Wrinkle should not remain. Polyester is the right material then. Terylene is a popular polyester. Under polyester, you have many varieties. Terylene is one of them. It's a very popular material. You get terylene shirts, terylene pants, trousers. PET. PET is chemically, it is polyethylene terephthalate. Polyethylene terephthalate. It is a complex molecule, no doubt. It is a very familiar form of polyester. See, P here, E here, terephthalate, T is here. Polyethylene terephthalate, in short you call it as PET. PET, PET fabric is a very familiar form of polyester. There are varieties of polyester. This is a very familiar product. It is used for making bottles. You make bottles. Drinking water you take in the bottles. Utensils, you make utensils. Films, photo films. Wires, you make wires out of it. And many other useful products. See, here you see polyester fiber. Different colors have been put and they have been put together for you to see how bright and lustrous they are. That's how naturally people get attracted towards polyester clothes, polyester saris. People get attracted. Look here, other useful products. Esters are the chemicals which give fruits their smell. I told you, fragrance. Some of the fruits, if you have 2-3 fruits on the table, you get that smell all the time. If you have a pineapple, if you cut it and keep it in a plate, you get a fragrance, no? A special fragrance. That's, in chemistry we call it as ester. The ester molecules bring that smell to your nose. We enjoy that smell. Esters are the chemicals which give the fruits, their smell. Each fruit has a different smell. Banana has its own smell. Mango has a different smell. Papaya has a different smell. Chickus, sapota, they have a different smell. It's all because of these molecules, chemical molecules called as esters. Polycot. Now polyester means they will have different smells too. Those clothes, if you hold them to your nose, you just enjoy the smell. That's because of those molecules, ester molecules. Polycot is a mixture of polyester and cotton. So we mix. Natural fibers, we find them very comfortable. In the meanwhile, polyester has its own positive traits. You feel polyester quite useful, but polyester itself may not be very comfortable to you. So what do? We mix natural fibers with synthetic fibers and come out with special kinds of fabrics and clothes. So when you see this terline and different kinds of clothes made of them, you see mix up, they give there 60% cotton, 40% polyester, 80% cotton, 20% polyester, 80% polyester, 20% cotton. It can vary. As you vary, you get clothes of different kinds. So here polyester with cotton, polycot. Poly stands for polyester, cot stands for cotton, you call it as polycot. They are mixed. Polyester and cotton are mixed. Polywool, see again here, polyester is mixed with wool. Wool we get from sheep, we get from yak, we get from goats. Wool is mixed with polyester. You get polywool. The words themselves are significant. They tell you what they are. So polycot and polywool, they are different types of polyesters wherein we mix animal fabrics. Polywool is a mixture of polyester and wool.